how do you decide what kind of content, text, audio, video, image, to use in any given situation? Hi, this is Carma Spence, and in today's segment of my interview with Sarah Schwab, the content creation coach, we're going to talk a little bit about kinds of content and how they fit into the picture, as well as maybe a little bit more. Let's check out what her answer to the question I just posed is. Now, there's all different kinds of content you can create. And it seems to be exponentially growing now that you have YouTube and like video is easy and there's still audio and there's written and there's pictures, there's infograms and how does someone decide what is the best kind of content to provide this piece of information?
So there's a couple of things involved here, and I'm going to answer this in two different ways, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I think the core of your question is about format. Is it going to be a video? Is it going to be an article? Is it going to be written? Maybe it's a PDF. What is it? And one thing that I help people break that down with is because content, honestly, really only comes in two categories. It seems like a lot of stuff out there, but it's all either written or spoken. It's writing and it's speaking, and these are skills, and that's a big piece of what I do. But, from there, decide which of those is best for your voice, I think is often where I start with people. Mm-hmm. Don't force yourself to go in front of a video camera if you're super uncomfortable with that and you're a really good writer, then start with writing. We can get to the video thing eventually, but do what is the format that is kind of the best fit for you and your skills to start with. But besides that, there's also strategic element to making that decision. I talk about 3 different types of content. I'll break down 2 of them right now, which is nurturing content and catalyst content. Mm-hmm. Nurturing content, you're smiling. I think you've probably heard me talk about this before, but nurturing content is that consistent content. It's free and you're creating it on a regular basis. So that can look like your blog, if you're posting blog articles regularly, doing a podcast, which Carmen and I are both working in that world right now, putting out audios, building that podcast audience. People do it with videos on their YouTube channel and putting those on their blog. But the point is, and you're sending it in your newsletter, you're getting it in front of as many people as you can, driving traffic, building awareness, building visibility. That's nurturing content. Nurturing content has fewer format options. To be perfectly honest with you, I kind of just covered what they are. If you're going to be creating this every week, it's usually going to be a video, a shortish video, an audio, or an article. That's kind of it for your nurturing content. So you need to choose what that's going to look like and roll with it. Catalyst content has a lot more options. Catalyst content you create one time and it engages people. It helps you capture your leads. This is where people have to maybe give you their contact information in order to download the thing or in order to attend the webinar or register for the event or whatever that is. And so with catalyst content, you can take written and spoken formats and do all sorts of exciting things. You can create series and challenges and teleseminars. You can have guests and partnerships. You can, blend a video with a worksheet, and you can, there's just infinite possibilities. And so the answer to what your catalyst content piece should be or what form it should take is a process I love doing with people and kind of depends on your audience and the information you want to share with them and the end result you want to create. So I don't know if that answers your question, but I hope it gives people some clarity in terms of what they're looking at.
Now, I know you talk about those 2 types in the book. So I was actually going to ask you about that when I got to asking you questions about the book. But I'm still a little unclear on Catalyst. It sounds like Catalyst content is kind of product, whether it's a free product or a purchase product. Is that kind of what it is? Or because Catalyst to me, because I have a background in biology, Catalyst to me is it makes a reaction happen faster.
Oh, I like that. Interesting. Yes, it definitely causes a reaction, causes an action for another person. So that's that opt-in. That's that thing. So someone can read a blog article and come across it and see it and leave, and you never know that they saw it, you don't know who they are, you can't engage with them further. With catalyst content, it requires that action. Now, my definition of catalyst content is it's still free. It does not cost money.
Okay.
There's another category of content, the third category called money making content that costs money. And that gets us into the realm of things like books, online courses, online trainings, potentially virtual group programs, things where people pay money to learn content from you. So that's its own separate category. But with Catalyst, it's still free. It's still really a marketing tool to generate leads and share value and start that relationship, right?
Mhm.
Give them something, teach them something, and then engage with them. So here's one other way to think about Catalyst content.
Okay.
Catalyst content is at the top of a funnel.
Okay. So it's promotional in some way.
It's promotional, and it's that thing you're offering them. You're giving it to them, you're fulfilling that promise, but then you're also able to follow up and maybe have a follow-up sequence, put them through the rest of that funnel.
Okay. All right. Now, do you have a favorite type of content that you favor for yourself and for your clients? Because those might be two different things. We'll get to the answer to that question in tomorrow's video, which should be the last one. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it gave you some good food for thought and maybe even some information that you could take some action on. Remember, all this information I'm providing you is to help you think outside the box. Spread your wings and fly. Because I really believe in you. You, yes, you right there, are capable of more than you know. You just need to believe in yourself and start taking baby step action steps toward your goals. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and let me know in a comment below. And I'll see you in the next video.